Hello, my dear students. This is Hina Dikari. Welcome you all. Students, I hope that you all are fine and safe at your places. As we are aware about that our country is going through this pandemic situation, so this is our responsibility to follow the rules and fight against this disease by staying at home or by maintaining social distancing. Dear students, in our previous videos we have done our exercise 2.1 and 2.2 of our chapter 2, that is linear equation in one variable. So today we'll start our new exercise 2.3. So before starting our exercise, let us discuss some common things first about this chapter and about this chapter name, because in this exercise we'll deal exactly the same term as our chapter is. So what is our chapter name? Our chapter name is linear equation in one variable. So first of all, we understand what is linear. Students, the linear meaning I'll explain you with the help of one example. So let's take example x plus 2 is equals to 9. This equation is called a linear equation. But on the same side, if I'll take another example, that is x square plus 2x is equals to 9, this equation is not called a linear equation. Why? Yes, because here the highest power of x is 2. So if we talk about linear, then it means the variable should have 1 as a power. Means the highest power should be 1. But in our second example, the highest power is 2. That is why it is not called an equation. But the variable, if variable will come twice a time in an equation, then also it's called a equation only, because the highest power is 1 only. So for example, 2x plus 5 is equals to 3x. In this equation, the highest power of variable is 1, so this is also called a equation. So I hope students you got the meaning of linear. Let's come to the meaning of an equation. So students, you must be knowing that what is an equation. An equation means a statement that two quantities are equal. It means it is compulsory that in a statement there should be is equals to sign. If there is not is equal to sign, so it is not called an equation. Then simply we called it an expression, not an equation. So got students, which statement we called an equation, in which statement we'll get is equal to sign, then only we'll call it as an equation. Now moving further about the meaning of one variable. I hope students you all are knowing that what are variables? Yes, variable means whose value can vary, like x, y, z, a, etc. They all are variables. So one variable means in an expression or in an equation throughout will deal with one variable only. That is, if there is x, throughout should be x. If there is y, so throughout there should be y in an equation. For example, 2x plus 2 is equals to 5 plus x. So this equation is called a linear equation in one variable. Linear, the highest power is 1. Equation, there is an is equals to sign, and one variable only we are dealing with, x and x. So this is an example of linear equation in one variable. So I hope students you got the meaning of linear equation in one variable. Now coming to our exercise 2.3. Shall we start, students? Yes. Our question number 1 is solve the following equations and check your results. We have 10 questions in it, so I'll do few questions for you over here and rest will be homework. So listen carefully and understand it carefully. Let's A part we have 3x is equals to 2x plus 18. Student, always keep in mind that whenever we'll solve an equation, the left hand side part always equal to right hand side, because there is E is equal to sign, which means that both the sides are equal. If it is not, then it is not an equation, and you must have done in your class 7th. Yes, so let's start to solve this part. 3x is equals to 2x plus 18. Always will keep same term at one side. Yes students, and this method is called the transpose method. And I hope students that about this rule you all are must be aware that whenever we shift the term from left hand side to right hand side or a vice versa, it change its sign. Means the plus sign will change into minus, minus into plus, divide into multiply, and multiply into divide. So we'll take this 2x into left hand side. So 3x minus 2x is equals to 18. 3x minus 2x is equals to x. The x value become 18. Now start to check the result that it is true or not. Left hand side we have 3x. Put the value of x, that is 18. So 18 3s are 54. Now take right hand side term. We have 2x plus 18. So 2 into x is 18 plus 18. So we'll multiply the term first. 18 to 36, and 36 plus 18 is 54. So this is an equation because left hand side is equal to right hand side. Now coming to our next part. 4x plus 3 is equal to 6 plus 2z. Again we'll transpose the terms. In same term will be one side and another will be another side. Now 4z, the 2z I am taking into left hand side, so plus sign will change into minus. So 4z minus 2z is equal to 6 remain like this only. This 3 will come from left hand side to right hand side with change its sign. So plus will change into minus. Now solve the equation. 4z minus 2z, yes 2z, so is equals to 6 minus 3 is 3. So the z value will be 3 by 2, because here is 2z value but we have to take out z value. Okay, one variable term. So z here is 2 in multiplication with z. When it go to the other side, it will go in division form. So this will be the value of z, 3 by 2. Now we have to check our result. Put the value of z one by one in left hand side and then in right hand side. In left hand side we have 4 into z plus 3. So 4 into 3 by 2 plus 3. Now I am simplify it here only. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Now it is 2 into 3, that is 6. 6 plus 3. Now 6 plus 3 is 9. So left hand side comes 9. Now take right hand side. 6 plus 2z, that is 6 plus 2 into 3 by 2. This 2 and 2 cancel with each other. Now become 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. Yes, now this is also an equation because left hand side comes equals to right hand side. Now let's take one more example. X is equals to 4 by 5 and in the bracket there is x plus 10. So it is nothing in the left hand side to be shifted. So let's take right hand side only. You know students, the bracket term, first of all we have to open the bracket. And how to open the bracket? Outside the bracket there is 4 by 5. This property is called distributive property, as you have done in class 7. So whatever term present in outside the bracket, it will get multiplied with each and every term which present inside the bracket. Yes, so let's start to open the bracket. 4 by 5 into x plus as it is, and 4 by 5 into 10. So here I am going to simplify here only. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So to make our calculation fast and easier, so now next step is 4 by 5 into x, 4 by 5 x plus 4 twos are 8. Now see students, here is x and this 4 by 5 is x is also a x1 term. So we'll take into another side, same side. So it becomes x minus 4 by 5x is equals to 8. So now we have to take LCM. Why we have to take LCM? Because there is minus sign, subtraction sign. So always whenever there will be addition or subtraction in between the same term, so always we have to take LCM. This is only one of the rule to solve the term. Yes, so after taking LCM, there 5 will be LCM and this into 5 into 5. I hope students that you all are knowing how to take an LCM. That is why we emphasize that learn the basics in the junior classes only, because always it being used in further. So after taking LCM, x into 5, 5x minus 4 into 1, that is 4x. So now 5x minus 4x is x divided by 5 as it is equals to 8. Now we have x by 5 value. We want only x value. So x will remain here only and 5 in division will go to another side, will go in the multiplication. So 8 into 5. So the x value will be 40. So x value we got is equals to 40. So let's check our result. Left hand side we are having only x, so left hand side is x is equals to 40 only. Now let's take right hand side. Right hand side we have 4 by 5 x plus 8. So 4 by 5 into 40 plus 8. So here I am simplifying it only. 5 ones are 5, 5 eights are 40. So 4 into 8, that is 4 eights are 32 plus 8. 32 plus 8 is 40. So see student, this is also an equation because left hand side is equals to right hand side. So students, this is all about our exercise 2.3. This exercise is very simple. In this we just follow the steps. I hope students that you all are understood. And with this video I'll attach one PDF file with solved and with unsolved questions. Solved questions you also have to write in your notebooks and unsolved question you will do by your own. Till then, bye, take care, stay home and stay safe.